Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Oh, I just love that movie. It's called something world, right? Where that guy lives in this fake world in a bubble, and they watch him from birth all the way up. And Jim Carrey. I love it. Can't ever remember the doggone name. Anyways, greetings and hello, all you wonderful people. This is Lawrence, and I am the Blue-Dyed Emperor. So, I wanted to talk about, and let me put my safety beads on. Just raced home from work. I said, I gotta go, I gotta do something important. Probably saying, what? What, you only been here a week and a half, and you're taking off? I should have said, I got a Libra reading to do. That would have been a kicker. Probably half my workers, co-workers, are probably Libras as well too when I start to dig in. Actually, I never want to get to know my co-workers that well. And as a general rule of thumb, I don't do readings for family or friends. I just don't. Always invites uncomfortableness. So let me put on my safety beads, because I'm going to tell you a story about some uncomfortable. Anyways, my neighbor next door, little ringy-ding for him, because he was going to do a sit-down story and share some stories with us. And he still might. I haven't asked, I haven't inquired. I've been really swamped, really busy. But share some stories with us about an incident that he had, an accident that he had, where he lost a leg, a foot, a portion of a foot. I'm not sure exactly the totality of it. But anyways, so I'm paying these people $300 to landscape a desert landscape, nothing but rocks. Well, there's a lot of trees, a lot of weeds starting to grow. And I don't mean grossly overgrown. I mean just starting to sprout up through the rocks. And two palm trees, and then my neighbor's backyard tree that had to be cut because they wouldn't cut it. It was hanging over to my yard. And then some leaves blown. Anyways, long story short, $300 later. And so anyways, go outside and my neighbor's out there. He's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have them do mine too. So I'm like, cool, let's make it happen, right? And he's standing there, he's talking to me, by the way. He's like, so what is it with you and the Libras? Why do you always do Libra readings? I'm thinking like, oh my God. I had a person on several people on my site, a couple people saying the same thing on my website. Are you the troll? Anyways, just joking. Nice guy. So, having said that, I'll tell a story again and again, and 1,000 people will never get the story. First of all, I don't have enough time in the day to do every reading for everybody in the book. I have now just recently started doing Libra, in this order, Libra, Aries, and Taurus. Will I do more later? I might. But I'm going to do them all in the same read because, again, I really don't have a lot of time, and I want to make these readings as precious as I can and as meaningful as I can. So that's what's happening for everybody who has a question about why does the Emperor only do Libra? First of all, 3/4 of my whole family, my immediate family, my first line of cousins, my second line of cousins, my nephews, my nieces. How do you get a family of Libras? I don't know. I didn't grow them. My parents did. And my father's an Aquarius, and my mother is... Oh, she's going to kill me. August. And I don't do horoscopes, so God will bless me. Some wonderful person out there is going to chime in and tell me what August is. So anyways, I wanted to talk about, while I'm shuffling cards, and I'm getting it going, I'm doing it, you see me, I'm shuffling, but I want to talk to you a little bit about something that came about, right, that came really near and dear to me when I was contemplating this reading, and I had some epiphanies. And one of our readers came in and called me up the other day and she said, oh, Lawrence, I hated you for what you said to me. She goes, I love you now. She was able to see and visit Source and have these visions. And miraculously, out of the blue, 30 years later, the courts gave her 30 years back child support. Yes. She's been finding money. Like I said, the Emperor is never wrong. Well, I am. I'm willing to admit that I am sometimes wrong. Not when it comes to predictions and things like that. Anyways, I wanted to talk to you guys about, wow, when we love people and we get so butthurt that people don't love us back. Why do we allow ourselves in a position? And I'm talking and trying to help heal this one guy who called me up that says, oh my gosh, I should have gone through the counseling with you. Me and my wife should have gone through the counseling with you. And we're now divorced and I'm living in the street. She gave me $600 and kicked me to the curb. What? Your wife kicked you to the curb, gave you $600 and said, get the F out of here? How does that work out like that, right? Don't people usually split the dividends of a marriage? I tell you, there's no love like love for yourself, right? I mean, would you have kicked yourself out and gave yourself $600? What do you say when somebody gives you only $600 and says hit the street and live in the backseat of your car? Do you shake their hand and go, thank you? Well, after I'm done counseling with him, he might just say thank you to her for doing that, because I already told him, and he said to me, he goes, Lawrence, I love her so much. I'm hopeless. If she called me back right now, even though she's called me and dumped me, called me and dumped me, called me and dumped me since our divorce multiple times, I'd run back like a lapdog. What? A lapdog? I don't even know what those is. My dog's about this big. And it's not a lapdog. I didn't let my dog get on my bed. That mother effer better sit down. I love animals, but she would have set her old stinky butt down there. And you can see right now, she has the most comfortablest beds you ever seen, with giant pillows and stuff. She don't need to sleep on my bed. Anyways, having said that, can you imagine loving somebody so much and they don't return the love? The persecution, the hate that you must have for yourself to say, I'm even contemplating suicide, right? I just want to throw in the towel. Who would throw in the fucking towel, right? I mean, come on. Listen, I love people. I do. I love them. I also hate people. And I don't mean in the word hate, like I hate you. But I mean, I agree with myself that I dislike people, some people, right? But I love people in general. It's the ones that are assholes and idiots that I dislike. Hate's a bad word. In my book, at least. It may not be bad words for you guys, and you don't have to abide by my words, my language. Use your own. But if someone bothers you, I agree, right? You can't stay together. But even when I got divorced, I told my ex-wife, I said, listen, you stay in that room on the 3rd level. I'll stay up on the 4th level. You stay in that room till you get yourself squared away. And, we had agreed that I was going to get the house and the furniture and the kids pretty much. And we agreed on it. So why wouldn't I say, hey, stay there till you're comfortable, till you got enough money and save up. We'll split up and give whatever money you need and whatever furniture you need and take it from there, right? Why wouldn't everybody else do that? Do you pretend to love somebody for 10 years, 5 years, 6 years, say you love you every day, and get up and all of a sudden the next day you say, get the fuck out. Here's $600, hit the road. Here's $600 to buy yourself some new running shoes. What? Oh, God help me. So I'm telling you right now, don't ever love anybody more than you love yourself, because God only knows people will persecute you enough as it is without you having to persecute yourself, right? Can you think about a tiresome relationship that must be, right? That you just love somebody so much you do everything for them. And what do they do for you? Can you scratch my back here? I got a scratch. No. What? Come on. So the moral of the story is, don't ever love somebody so much that you persecute yourself when they don't return the love. Expect it. And then if it comes, you're aware of it. If it doesn't come, guess what? You're all the better off. But don't ever think you're going to go through life without ever being scathed or someone taking advantage of you in the name of love. Because trust me, the more you love, the more people will take advantage of you. Simple mathematics. Simple logic. Anyways, I'm going to pull 3 angel cards for Libra, Aries, and Taurus. This is for all 3 energies right here. So these angel cards are applicable for all signs. Then we'll do a separate spread, one for Libra, one for Aries, and one for Taurus. Angel spirits, please give me 3 cards on guidance, direction. Guidance and direction. Hold on a second here. Let me pull up my calendar. For the dates of the 14th through the 21st, I think it is. Yeah, 14th through the 21st. Please give me guidance. Give me messages. Messages for Libra, Aries, and Taurus collective. Wait, hold on. Before we get down and dirty, what did I just say about loving someone so much that when they don't return the love, you just hate them because they're bad people? Because why wouldn't they love you like you love them? Don't you? I hate that statement. Why don't you love me like I love you? Because I just don't. I don't. You want me to lie to you? It's good stuff. Anyways, the card of assertiveness, right? You have to be able to make this applicable. You have to be able to say to yourself, wow, the situation can be healed gently and with love, as you requested. Yet there's also a need for your strength and truthfulness with the other people involved. See, okay, look, we're just talking about 2 people involved in a love, well, I love you, you don't love me situation where you end up hating these people because of that, right? But why? Love can be 1 second long. Love can be 90 years long. There is no durations on love, right? It's perception. It's what you make of it. If it lasts 5 minutes and it's the best 5 minutes of your life, great. If it lasts 90 years, it's the best 90 years of your life, great. But if it's a miserable 5 seconds or a miserable 90 years, what do you got? At the end of the day, you're just like you might as well put a lump of coal up your ass and crap out a diamond, right? With all the pressure you're going to have in your life if you're miserable. So, I mean, think about the perspective, right? Be assertive, right? Be assertive enough about your own self-worth that you don't allow people to take advantage of you. Period. Simple. Plain, simple, plain, simple, plain, simple, plain, simple. Be assertive enough to love yourself enough not to let people take advantage of you. Don't love people so much that you stop loving yourself. Because once they know they got that... I'm sorry, what? Did you want to see how white my teeth are? Because I just hooked it. Like a fish, like a big mouth bass. For me, it's a big mouth ass. But anyways, next card. Let's get 3 more cards up. I have to put a little humor in this thing, right? I have to. Spirit guide, give me 3 more cards. Angel cards, guidance, direction from this 14th through the 21st. 14th through the 21st. Go for it. Go for it. So for all you people that are raking in the money, finding that child support after 30 years, wow, can you imagine what a gold mine that was? What's weird is the DES people sent a credit card to her father's house, who lives where I live. She lives in Tucson, and I'm in Phoenix, and her father lives in Phoenix. And he got a credit card, and the daughter said, "Mom, you got a credit card here at Grandpa's house." And she said, "Well, daughter, can you bring it down or hand it to your brother, because he's coming down to visit me anyways. Hand it to your brother." So she brings it down there and finds out that, well, this happened. It's a couple different things. First one, find out that she had $300 on a bank account she forgot about years ago. The next instance is back to back. DES called up and said, "Oh, by the way, we're going to be giving you 40K. Really? 40K? And she had no job. No significant income coming in. Nothing. And all, except for the little side job she was doing. Now she's sitting on 40K. 40K plus the 300 in a bank account she'd never seen before. Hope she doesn't spend it all in one place. Next card out is go for it. So Libra, Aries, and Taurus people, go for it, right? Now's the time to really, this mid-January, towards the end of the month of January, it's just going to be phenomenally powerful. If you're looking to change a job, looking to increase your income, looking to increase your self-worth, now's the time to either go out there and put out applications, go out there and ask for that raise. Look for educational components that can help you introspectively review the things that you have going on inside you. If not, reach out. I'm a resource. We have other followers on here who are resources that are helping each other out, helping each other find jobs, helping each other rewrite resumes, doing recruiters following here that are helping people do jobs. A lot of things happening here, right? A lot of free counseling, a lot of free things happening here. So everything doesn't have to cost money for you to be productive. So go for it, right? The card, go for it. And I appreciate every one of you folks out there that's chipping in, helping other people, any small way, our followers on here, with things like helping to find jobs, helping to connect you to resources for counseling or crisis counseling or addiction counseling, right? So thank you for all you guys and ladies, mostly ladies, that are helping out, right? That's really helping to define what this website, what this forum is really about. It says, go for it. Your prayers are positive and positive expectations have been heard and answers. We've been working with you on the situation since its genesis, and we continue to watch over you and everyone involved. Stay on your present path, as it will take you to take you very far indeed. Again, now is the time to go for it. Right? These cards aren't popping out because it's magic time. It's cultivation time. Spirit guide, give me one more card. I don't need 4 angel cards. I just need one more. Give me something good to get these people on. Give me something about why do you love other people so much that when they hate you or don't return the love, you hate them, right? And then that just drops your energy down. What the heck? You heard what I just asked. The answer is ground yourself, right? Really ground yourself. What an amazing, what a miraculous card to pull out on this one with that question, right? When you detach from awareness from your body, right, and your physical world, you become ungrounded. Although it's pleasant to float heavenward, the thoughts of loving someone so beautiful and so happy, so carefree, you're removing yourself out of reality when you do that, right? When you start thinking that you just love someone so much that the whole world ends without them. And 99.9% of the times, it's an evolution, not a revolution, right? When you become ungrounded and go, oh my God, I love someone, and when they leave you or don't return the love and you have to leave and you lose them, it's not the end of the world, it's the beginning of the world in 99.9% of the cases. It really is. It's how you put that twist, how you put that perspective on it and say to yourself, but I've seen people so downtrodden. Oh my God, woe is me. I'll never be complete again. This was my everything. Listen, the Emperor can't help you. If you have other people that are just, it's okay to love people, crazily love them, and just be happy about where they are in their lives and how they affect you and everything else. And you got to be a part of that. You got to love that. Hold on one second, please. And forgive me. Got to plug in this cord. This gigantic 17-foot power cord to my Samsung phone. Because my phone's getting ready to die. And it's my other camera. Bear with me. Voila. Okay, now we're back on track. I only had 16% left on that one. So ground yourself, right? So you become ungrounded when you put so much fantasy in the aspects of love, rather than treating relationships like business partnerships, right? Where you share love, you share food, you share time, you share wins, you share losses. That's a relationship, right? Not when you just fall over everybody's feet and you're serving ice cream and popcorn and running around like a chicken with your head cut off, and the other person's not willing to lift a finger to help you. That's not love. That's servitude. What? The Emperor said servitude. Come on. I'm in servitude. Well, you don't have to be. Not in your relationships. Not when you say the word love. Love doesn't have to be servitude. It should be gratitude, but not servitude. Ground yourself. When you detach from awareness of your body and physical world, you become ungrounded. Although it's pleasant to float heavenly, your attention to the work is needed upon earth. We're helping you to balance the spiritual and material so that you can enjoy a fulfilling earthly life. Get out of the daydreaming, whimsical thing about the word love, right? That's codependent. That's ridiculous, if you ask me. I'm being moved to use. I'm gonna get crazy. Emperor's gonna get crazy. Blue-eyed Emperor's gonna get crazy on this. Oh my gosh, they got me some new merchandise. I just love. It's the new red heart version of the Blue-eyed Emperor. Just got them in yesterday. Absolutely, just love them to death, and it's probably my favorite of all designs. I'm being asked to pull from this other deck. I shuffled this one, but I'm not being guided to use this one, so I'm not going to. I'm switching midstream here. Spirit, I've chosen the deck you've asked me to choose. I'm willing to ride this out. The first 4 cards will be for Libra. I'm going to be looking for weekly guidance overall approach. We have the angel cards that talk about the issues about love and overloving people and sacrificing the self. No such love ever demands sacrificial offerings of you. That's not love. And hating people, if you go, oh, I love you, and the other person goes, well, oh, thank you, that's nice. That's a hint. That's a message. A message that they don't love you. Don't wonder why. Don't sit around and go, oh my gosh, maybe someday they will. Maybe I could change that. Maybe they will. It's a message. Everybody's not going to love you. Not the way you need to love yourself. Everybody's not going to do it. In fact, less than 10% of the total population will ever love you like that. Ooh. Well, I can't do that because I didn't ask the questions. Spirit guide, give me guidance for Libra for the 14th through the 21st. 14th through the 24th. I need 4 cards. Just 4 cards, please. Cut it? Okay, I'm being asked to cut this deck. Four cards for Libra. 14th through the 21st. 4 cards. More cards. 8 of Pentacles. We'll get into this and reading in a second. Let me just get the cards out. Oh, that jumped. Ooh. Oh, they're turning. They're flipping hard. Yeah. Oh, wow. Really? Wow. 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 Very majestic. So Libra, first off the bat, right, we have the 8 of Pentacles. Let me give you the holistic view. Let me show you the cards first. 2 of Swords. Queen of Cups. And Queen of Swords. So this goes along with the message, right? This goes along with a couple of things, right? About, first of all, if we're talking about money, and I was telling you about a person that went and found money and was able to find and manifest through a new skill that she developed. I told her, I worked with her, but she went out and did the final education that got her to the point, right, where this manufacturing, this almost precision quality that's being represented here. He's so busy, and he's not spending these. He's putting them away for a later time, right? Hopefully that the gal did with the 40 grand is put some of that money away, right? And marveling at the fact of the newfound power and strength that she has in the ability to manifest. I gave her the seedlings to begin her journey. She took that to a whole nother level, to the point that she was able to not only open her third eye, and she said, Lawrence, she explained what happened, and it was the same thing that happened to me, and awakening was the same way. That even with my eyes closed, I could see the surroundings with me, even though it was pitch dark. It was like lit like day. My eyes were closed. She said, I even had to touch my eyes to feel if they were really closed or not while she was having this vision. It is so unbelievably beautiful when you have the third eye open up, and you have that ability where you can see and share and commune with source and other forms of energy on such a much higher plane. It's absolutely just magnificent. And this Eight of Pentacles is representation of, if you spend the time cultivating, learning, training, educating yourself. And she's listening. Well, she listens to the Blue-Eyed Emperor's reading, but she also listens to all kinds of meditation videos and frequencies that get her into that position, right, of being able to articulate to source her true desires. And sure enough, come on, $40,000 and a mysterious child support that happened marriages ago, to a person who never paid her, to the person who locked her away in her own house for 6 years. He'd go on deployment for 1.5 years. And guess what? She'd be locked in the apartment from the outside. His parents would come over and deliver her food, even when she was pregnant. Never let her outside the house. Is that love? No. My husband loves me, so he locked me in the house. She dealt with that until she finally said, I'm done. I've had enough of it. That's not love. She realized that's not love, just like she realized how to manifest, how to see out of that third eye for herself. And look at this. Look at this picture right here, the Two of Swords. This is the third eye. Look at the eyes here at the top. Notice this. Why? Her eyes are covered, but yet there's this reveal up here. This reveal. She doesn't need to have her eyes open to be able to make hard decisions with the Two of Swords. She doesn't need to have her eyes open to see the truth about people. She even told me, she goes, Lawrence, she goes, I could feel people's energy now. I couldn't before, but I could feel their intent now. When you're at that next level, when you train yourself, and I'm telling you all, it's absolutely humanly possible to get there. It took me 3 months. 3 months from zero to when I determined to set my path to research, to define, to figure out who I am and how I need to exist in this universe. It took me less than 3 months. It took her about the same, believe it or not, about the same time. She actually came down to my house and stayed while we counseled, we discussed, we did a filming here for the YouTube videos, part 1 and part 2, right? You guys remember Eva. That's who this is, right? She called me up the other day and hated me because of the truth I gave her. She hated the fact of the truth I gave her that actually led to her awakening, and called me back up to say, I hated you, but I love you. I love you more and more. And I said, absolutely, I love you too. I mean, that's how love is. Love isn't some horrifying, grotesque guilt or jealousy or ridiculous scenarios. It's just not. Queen of Cups. Next one out for Libra, it's Queen of Cups, right? Look at this. This is the person who is so regal, who's standing there with just a cup, and she's holding a cup like this up on a balcony, looking outwards, saying, I'm offering you a chance. I'm offering you a chance at this love. And remember, I told everybody, for all the Libra people, that in 2020, you guys were getting married, potentially having babies, new jobs. Absolutely, these things are possible. And the Queen of Cups is saying, she's looking out there saying, guess what? Universe, people out there, this is the new me. She's saying, this is the new me. I have a cup to offer you now because I'm now whole. I don't need to love you. If I desire to love you, I can, and I will. But I will not give you 100, 120% of my soul to make you happy unless you're doing something to make me happy. But remember, even if someone's giving you back something, live and love yourself more than you live and love anybody else, because you can't help people if you're in a bad way. You can't help people if you're depressed. Right? You can't do it. Queen of Swords. It's truth. It's not being afraid to tell people what it is you desire, what it is you need from them. I need you not to fucking breathe down my neck if I walk out the front door. I need you not to complain if I do this or I need to do that. These are the rules. These are the guidelines. These are the rules in which I'm willing to engage you in. That truth alone will make you this person here that is able to see through all the veils of everybody around you. Again, it comes with hard work. It's not free. The guidance is getting there. It belongs to you. The training, the education, the self-education, the knowledge just falls in your lap. You automatically sense where to go to find this information that you need to take you to that next level. It just flows to you. Right? It flows to you. Next one, Aries. I need 4 cards, Spirit, for Aries. Give me what Aries needs to know. Give me what Aries needs to know from the 14th to the 21st. Aries, 14th through the 20th. Ooh, that one kind of jumped crazy out. Absolutely, I agree with this card. I'll tell you about it in a second. For Aries. Oh my gosh, there's 3 of them right there. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Wow. One more card for Aries. One more card for Aries. And I'm telling you, as my sun sign, I'm feeling this, every bit of these cards. Ooh, hold on. I'm feeling this. Ooh. Wow, okay, yes. I'm going to take 5 because he gave me 5. I'm feeling this, and I'm living it. Feeling it, and I'm living it. So I told you, I myself manifested myself a new career. Not that I was unhappy with the old one, but I manifested myself a new career. Came out with a new clothing line. Started a new YouTube channel. Have incredible followers and people who are just filled with love and light. My kids are happier people. I'm a happier person. This was all manifested, right? I told you, I wrote that list. I said, listen, I want a new house, a great job, a new person in my life, my kids to be happy. I wrote that list. I still have it somewhere. I got to find it because I stopped carrying it around. I think I put it in my backpack because I used to carry it with me everywhere I went. Spirit, I love you. And I'm graciously thankful for the gifts that you've bestowed upon me and my family. I love you for that. So anyways, the reason why I'm saying that is because absolutely, Aries, we are this person. We are the hermit. We are the hermit in the sense that we have to always look introspectively at ourselves, the things around us. We always question our decisions, our choices. There's always room for self-growth. And Aries, you're the only one out there, that really, really digs so deep into your actions that it's a distraction. It really is. It's not that it's a bad thing, right? To look inward, to reflect, to redefine a path based on inward processing, cleansing, eliminating, purifying. To look inward, to do all those things, offers you an opportunity for exactly this. Nine of Pentacles, right? It's the precipice of financial explosion. And I can't say it to you any more than that. I can't say it to you any more than that. This is now. This is January for you, Aries. This is January. This is the explosion. Nine of Pentacles right here, right? Look at that. Everything is there. Everything's surrounding. Everything's capable. She has everything she possibly. There's opportunity. There's ability. There's an outcome of financial success. But you have to be able to do the hard work of looking inward, before you could say to yourself, this is the right path. I want to take this path. I was so worried that I was going to get a job that I loved and I would have to leave my kids every day. But I told you last week, the job said, hey, listen, do you mind working from home till we get the office bill? No, okay. Ooh, go ahead. Pull my arm. The Seven of Pentacles is telling me, when I'm looking at this in conjunction with the Nine of Pentacles, yeah, you're going to get the money. But don't hastily blow your money, because you need to plan. You need to look. Look how she's looking at the Seven of Pentacles here, how she's looking at the coin. She's not touching them. She's counting. She's observing. She's analyzing. She's thinking about the future. She doesn't need to take any actions. After you get this position and job, learn to fit in. Learn to be happy. Learn to stop thinking so much inwardly that you stop thinking about those outwardly. And when I mean that, I mean don't love people more than you love yourself, but start to think about how you can be less emotional, how you can be less reactional and more tactical in your approach to people, relationships, work, jobs, projects. This is a slowdown card for me to you. Slow down the thinking process. Aries, you're so quick-witted, so fast, rapid fire. Here's the answer, here's the response, here's this, here's that you scare people. We scare people because we have the answers. We're just so excited to share them with you that sometimes people get scared. The Page of Cups is about that message of love. And I'm telling you for a fact this is absolutely true. I had three ex-girlfriends approach me within the last week. Said hello. Thank you. No, thank you. And one said, I told you always I'll have a big heart, a big love for you in my heart. I said, thank you. Remember what I said about saying thank you? Doesn't mean I'm not grateful. That means I'm not interested, without hurting your feelings. Is she mad at me? I'm sure she is, right? She probably hates me. Now, I'm not laughing because she probably hates me, because I think that it's sad that people do that because you don't love them the way they love you. It's not that I don't have love for her. I just don't love her. I have love for everybody. I'm not in love with everybody. Here comes the Seven of Wands, Seven of Swords. The conflict that comes out of you getting the message that someone loves you or in love with you, wants to be back with you, wants to go out with you. And you saying, you were sneaky then, and you're sneaky now. And it's true, right? This girl really was. She was that person I told you about last week, that one of them was, the last week that I told you about, that she'd go, oh, I love you. And then I go, oh, thanks. She goes, oh, I didn't really love you. Oh, next day she'll call up. Oh, I really, really miss you. I really miss you. Oh, okay, thank you. Oh, I didn't really miss you. Whatever you say. And if you don't agree with it and say you love her back or you miss her too, She's pissed. She's torn apart by it. I don't get it. Never will. No time for it. That was one. Another one came back. Yeah, and then there was a follower that tried to get something going. And listen, I would have entertained it. I really would have entertained it. But everything she had in her life was negative or drama. So about a week ago, I said, listen, stop. I got to cut you off my channel. I'm trying to be friendly with you about it and stuff. But, you know, I'd said I entertained the idea. But in retrospect here, I'm looking at the things that you're doing, the things that you're saying. And I see bad juju down the road. Future with you looks bleak. I didn't say that. I'm thinking that. I was very tactical. Very tactical. And listen, I want to find somebody that I absolutely love. Am I dating people? Absolutely, I date people. But am I in love with any of them? Absolutely not. I'm not in love with any of them. So otherwise, if I did, I wouldn't be dating people. I'd be with one person, right? The purpose of dating is to see what's out there, right? No, I don't sleep with every single one of them. In fact, less than 0.005%. Anyways, having said that, Taurus. Let's see what Taurus has in store for them. From the 14th through the 21st, big cards for Taurus. Let's see what Taurus has in their purview from the Oh, really? Taurus better learn that one. Hold on. You're going to love this one, Taurus people out there. If you're with a Taurus, Libra, and Aries, you'll need to see this reading. Taurus, oh, look at that card. Oh my gosh, Taurus is just getting... Wait a second. I don't even know this. Was there a Taurus eclipse or something? A moon or something? Or retrograde or something was going on last week? Again, I'm not an astrology person, people, really. I can care less about it. I know the truth about it. And horoscopes, right? That the books, the horoscopes were created for a Chinese emperor, right? Oh my God, I am not. You're not going to believe this. You're not going to believe this. Taurus is just killing it. Every card is a major arcana. Taurus is just crazy. Going to have a great week. Taurus, listen, I've never pulled a reading for Taurus or anybody else with these cards. Bear with me, Taurus people. Because you need this. In order to have the rest of this layout, here's what you got to have first. You have to have temperance, Taurus. Taurus, you people are so egotistical, hot charged, full of accusations and stuff that you just drive people nuts with that shit. You really do. You got to have the card of temperance. You got to learn to change and pull that back and control that. And then the rest of your cards are just phenomenal. Major arcana, major arcana, major arcana. The card of the world. You guys, this week for you is a time to really just expand your horizons, get out there, socialize, rebuild yourself, remold yourself, recreate yourself into this new birth, this new world card that we have here, that you guys are being presented with the opportunity to recreate yourself, right? Don't be considered to be the bull, the stubborn person, the pushy person, the person that just wants to bicker just to be bickering. Do away with that. Learn temperance, and you'll be given the gift to be able to give yourself rebirth and seek and define worldly gifts. You're going to find things like this person I told you about before. Things be popping up out of the air. Oh my God, I found $100. I found $20. I found $5. It may not be a grand... You may not find a pirate treasure full of gold and gold bullions and crowns and rings. But you're going to find things that help you move yourself along the path in life in the right direction if you learn temperance. Right? And those things in themselves will be the grandiose rewards that the universe is offering you. Because after that, you have the Fool card, which is about whimsical ability, right? Without whimsical ability. It's the ability to absolutely just say to yourself, wow, I can do anything, everything. You're going to have that feeling inside yourself that you can do absolutely anything and make your desires known and true to yourselves, right? Be that little kid again. Go out there and do things that you haven't done in a long time. Reinvent yourself. Go out there and do something new. Go join a bowling league. Go out there and join a shooting club. Go out there and join a dance routine or dance club or something. Do something new, because the Fool card is telling you, don't be so restrictive about your life and those around you. Don't be so controlling about yourself, your personal life, and those around you. Allow yourself the freedom to be foolish and lighthearted, and lightheartedly love and encounter the people around you. Because with that, you get the Six of Cups. And this is all about a new rejuvenation of an old love, right? This could be a person you're already with. This could be a person that's from your past. This could be a lot of different things, but this is reminiscent. The Six of Cups is reminiscent of a lot of love, but it's about a love that maybe you didn't think of. Maybe that was a friendship, or maybe that was a person you dated before you got married, or something, before you got after divorce. Who knows? But it's about a love that has room to just flourish. If you look at the card closely, look at all the cups filled, not with water, not with wine, not with anything else. They're filled with flowers and lightheartedness and beauty, right? And that's what I told you about earlier, about recreating yourself with the World card, right? Recreating yourself in the sense that you can be childlike. And this remodeling, the remodel of yourself, right? Remodel is like molding clay, right? Remold yourself into something new, something whimsical, something with flavor, something with pizzazz. These cards are demanding that you have that opportunity. Why not take advantage of that, right? Use this opportunity for self-growth, self-healing. Change from that Taurus bull shitter to a tempered person who's filled with love, opportunity, new beginnings, and a new respect for your surroundings and the people around you. These cards don't lie. Neither does the Blue Emperor. Again, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Stand strong, and we'll stand together. This is Lawrence, and I am the Blue-Dyed Emperor. Till next time.